How to play Identity 5. Identity 5 is a 1 vs 4 asymmetrical survival game similar to famous titles such as Dead by Daylight. Fun fact, it was made with the help of the creators.
Dead by Daylight, Behavior Digital.
Alex Lin, the product manager for Dead by Daylight.
We want to tell you that before Identity 5 was released, we gave our consent to NetEase to use some of the gameplay mechanics that you might recognize from our game in theirs.
Available for PC and mobile, there are 2 factions, Survivor and Hunter. The main goal of the Survivor side is to escape from the Hunter. 5 cipher machines will need to be decoded before gaining access to the exit gates. The main goal of the Hunter side is to eliminate the survivors before they escape. Eliminating at least 2 survivors ensures victory. Before we get started, here is the table of contents for the things that I will be talking about: decoding, dungeon, priming, exit gate, kiting, trails, pallets, windows, vaulting, health, rescuing, body blocking, terror shock, communication, personas, hunter traits, the logic path, clues, inspiration, fragments, echoes, essences, and game modes. Decoding. A cipher machine gains progress the longer you decode it. Go up to a cipher machine, tap the icon, and you will start decoding. Occasionally, calibrations will appear. At the right time, tap on the designated spot on the screen to complete a calibration, matching the line to the space shown. A perfect calibration is when you match the line to the yellow portion of the space and will give you a little increase in your decoding progress. If you time it wrong, you will get a failed calibration, and this alerts the hunter where you are. For hunters, to find out where the survivors are, you will be able to see shaking ciphers the more progressive the decoding gets. Survivors that haven't touched a cipher for a long period of time will get crows above them, and the hunter will be notified where they are. Dungeon. Decoding 2 cipher machines reveals the dungeon, which spawns in specific spots in the map. It is the last resort and will open up for the last remaining survivor once everybody is out of the match. Get used to the locations, as you'll never know when you'll need to use it. Priming. Priming a cipher machine is decoding until its progress reaches close to 100%. This is usually done on the very last cipher machine in the match. When priming a cipher machine, you'll have to know your timing when a survivor gets incapacitated. Borrowed time is a survivor persona trait that will recover 50% health once the last cipher machine is finished. An incapacitated survivor will be able to recover after getting hit by the hunter when that prime cipher is completed. Exit gate. After decoding 5 ciphers, the exit gates will be highlighted. Every map has 2 exit gates. Make sure you know how to get to both of them. Detention is a hunter persona trait that allows the hunter to do double damage hits after the last cipher is completed. This effect lasts for 120 seconds. Kiting. Kiting is a term for getting chased by the hunter for a duration of time while traveling to different areas of the map and using it to your advantage. These are considered kiting areas. They usually consist of random objects, pallets, or windows. Get familiar with the map that you are in so you know every location to go to. Looping is a technique where you stay in one kiting area for a long time and constantly loop around, avoiding hits by the hunter. Transitioning is a technique where you move from one kiting area to the next, either because you utilized all of its available resources like pallets or windows and need to make more distance, or because there's a cipher nearby and a teammate needs to decode it. Also, the game will let you know how long you've kited for. Flywheel effect is a survivor persona trait that allows the survivor to dash forward 3.5 meters while being immune to damage for 0.4 seconds. The cooldown is 120 seconds after use. Hunters, if it seems like you're getting kited by a survivor for a very long time, try switching targets to somebody that you might have a better chance of getting. The longer you chase them, the longer you're leaving the other survivors alone to decode. Trails. A survivor when running will leave trails or scratch marks on the ground. These marks will disappear after a little while. Walking or crawling won't leave these trails on the ground. For hunters, when you are chasing a survivor, make sure you keep an eye on their trail marks to know the direction they are going. That way, you'll be able to forecast their next move and work accordingly. Pallets. Pallets are found all across the map and can help assist kiting. They are used by survivors to slow down the hunter, or if timed right, can be used to stun the hunter, which further relieves pursuit and forces the hunter to recover. To use a pallet, go up to it and tap the interact button. To stun the hunter, wait until they are within radius of the pallet, then interact with it. For hunters, to break a fallen down pallet, go up to it and click the interact button. Once pallets are broken, they can no longer be used. Windows. Just like pallets, windows are found all across the map. They can either be on walls or in buildings, so keep an eye out for them. Both windows and pallets can be vaulted, which brings me to vaulting. In order to vault, you will have to interact with a fallen down pallet or with a window by going up to it and tapping the interact space on your screen. The speed that you vault in will determine how fast you go. Crawling will make you vault the slowest, walking will make you vault slow, running will make you vault fast. Walking or crawling won't ping the hunter where you are, but running and vaulting will do so. Be careful when vaulting too close, as doing so without a running start will have you lose momentum. Knee-jerk reflex is a survivor persona trait that increases dash speed by 50% for 3 seconds when vaulting a window, and the same effect applies for a pallet as well. The cooldown is 40 seconds and depends on whichever is vaulted. Hunters are able to vault windows as well, but they are a bit slower than survivors. Confined space is a hunter persona trait that allows hunters to block windows after vaulting for 20 seconds. The hunter can unblock the window by vaulting over it again. Health. Every survivor starts with full health. One normal hit from the hunter will injure them to 50%. Another hit will incapacitate the survivor, leaving them on the ground. A downed survivor or an injured one can be healed up by teammates, and just like cipher machines, calibrations will appear. Hunters will gain presence after every hit in a match. This will allow them to unlock their special abilities afterwards and use them to their advantage. Insolence is a hunter persona trait that increases in-game presence to unlock their special abilities. After their first ability is unlocked, it will stop increasing. Specific hunters have abilities that can do chip hits or quarter hits instead of normal ones, so use this to your own strategy. Rescuing. If your teammate gets caught by the hunter, you will have to rescue them. A survivor getting ballooned by the hunter will have to struggle out by continuously tapping on the screen. When a survivor gets chaired, they will need help from their teammates. There is a timer for the survivor chaired before they get eliminated. Saving a teammate before the timer reaches the half line will allow them to get chaired a second time. Saving a teammate after the timer reaches the half line won't allow them to get a second chance, and if they get chaired a second time, they are eliminated from the game. If the timer runs out, well, you know what happens. To save a teammate, go up to the chair and tap the interact space on your screen. Tide Turner is a survivor persona trait, and when the survivor with this trait saves their teammate, they will grant both themselves and their teammate invincibility for 20 seconds. During this time, you can't be knocked down or healed. However, any damage taken within this time period will take effect after 20 seconds are up. This is known as final effort. This trait can only be used once and will allow the survivor to last a little bit longer in the match. Remember, every second counts. For hunters, camping is a strategy where the hunter stays close to the cheered survivor in order to prevent rescues by survivor teammates. However, use this at your own risk because survivors will be focusing on decoding, and without pressure on decoding progress, ciphers will be completed. Body blocking. Saving a teammate leaves them vulnerable from the hunter. Body blocking is a strategy to protect your teammate from a hit by the hunter. To do a successful body block, make sure you have full health and are able to take a hit by the hunter. If you haven't been cheered yet, it would be best to take the next incapacitation instead so that your teammate can get healed and focus on decoding while rotating with who saves next. For hunters, tunneling is a strategy where they go for the same survivor who is close to elimination to get them out as soon as possible. When a survivor is body blocking, try to avoid hitting the wrong survivor because the faster you get the already cheered one out of the game, the more likely you are to succeed. Terror Shock. If you are hit by the hunter while decoding, vaulting, healing a teammate, rescuing a teammate from the chair, opening and closing a chest, you will get terror shocked. A terror shock immediately incapacitates a survivor. For terror shocks, be very careful of your timing with interactions. Sometimes it's best to take a normal hit instead of going down immediately. Communication. Communicating with your teammates is very important. To send out a notification, tap the speech bubble icon and select the listed messages. Certain interactions have their own notification, such as the percentage of decoding a cipher or healing a teammate. To do this, tap the speech bubble icon by the progress bar. These notifications can be useful for your teammates to know what is happening within the match. Get familiarized with each message and how it can help you and your teammates. Personas. Both Survivor and Hunter have respective persona webs. This allows additional traits to be added for the player within the match. Every trait is unique and can play a huge role in how you play your match. Make sure to familiarize yourself with each trait and utilize it to its full potential. Hunter traits. Hunters are able to bring traits to the match. These traits can determine how you play your match and each have individual abilities and respective cooldowns as well. Trump card is a hunter persona trait that allows hunters to switch their set ability after 120 seconds into the match. It can only be used once. The logic path. As the player progresses on the logic path, they can earn rewards. Every 1,000 points attained from matches will give one 4-sided dice. The weekly limit for obtaining points is 42,000. The player will be able to preview the season's rewards on the logic path, and each season will have different character rewards. In Identity V, the main forms of currency are clues, inspiration, fragments, and echoes. Clues. Clues are mainly obtained by progressing on the logic path. They are used to purchase new characters, items, and memory spheres. Inspiration. Inspiration can be obtained by progressing on the logic path or exchanging from echoes. The further you progress, the more inspiration can be obtained. It is used to purchase memory spheres and seasonal essences. Fragments. Fragments are obtained from getting items you already owned. They are used to purchase character costumes, pets, and accessories. Echoes. Echoes are obtained through recharging and in-game purchases. They are used to purchase characters, costumes, items, and are able to be exchanged for inspiration. Essences. Essences are used to get new items and costumes for characters. Previous memory spheres contain items from past seasons. Seasonal essences contain items that are exclusive to its season. Rank essences contain items that are exclusive to its season from playing ranked matches. Crossover essences contain items that are exclusive to the crossover. The rarities in the game are D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, S tier, and SS tier. The chances of getting a D tier item is 32%. A C tier item has 50%, a B tier item has 10.2%, an A tier item has 2.5%, and an S tier item has 0.5%. The probability varies for A tier items the more essences you open. After opening 15 essences, the chance is 10%. After 30 essences, it is 38%. When 60 essences are open, an A tier or higher item is guaranteed. The probability also varies for S tier items the more essences you open. After opening 50 essences, the probability is 6.3%. After 100 essences, the probability is 25%. When 250 essences are opened, an S tier item is guaranteed. Items can either be permanent, time-limited, or limited. Time-limited items arrive during a specific time period, and once they are removed, they have a chance of returning back. Limited items have a limited tag. They arrive during a specific time period, and once they are removed, they can no longer come back. SS tier items can be obtained by moving on the Penrose Maze. This is done by exchanging echoes into sealing wax and accumulating 7,000 points from landing on different spots. Game modes. Identity V has game modes such as normal matches, rank matches, custom matches, and others known as violent struggle. Violent Struggle consists of Dual Hunters, Hide and Seek, Phantom Shadows, Frenzy Rhapsody, Tarot, and Blackjack. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to Identity 5.